Happy New Year, YouTube. I really don't know what my subscriber count has been within the last year. So please forgive me, but I do know that several people have subscribed to me from a lot of the shorts that I've been posting for the last 2 months or so, pretty consistently. So I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all. I acknowledge you and thank you so much. I'm not at 100 subscribers yet, but you know, when you're not there, the subscribers you get are that much more important. So, and I appreciate having like a smaller community. Like I have somebody that responded to a short that I did last night. I think she had just subscribed, and she saw the short, and she was like, "Thank you, sis," or it's like, "Thank you, sound advice." And I texted her back, or I messaged her back, and I said, "Thank you, sis. Happy New Year." And she liked the comment. So, like, I'm slowly starting to see a real community start to build up, and that's cool. That's cool, and I'm grateful. I'm trying something new here in regards to like how I'm holding the camera. Usually I hold it like this, but this is what we're doing today. But 2026, there's a lot to be said. There's a lot of videos to be posted, but first video of the year in long form content. Find your secret place. Y'all gotta forgive me because like this is different for me. Holding the camera this way, it's just easier for me to look at the lens. So I'm sorry if this is kind of awkward in terms of like how my eyes look. Let me take my glasses off. But so yeah, if they go back and forth like I'm actually looking at y'all as opposed to looking at myself, that's what that's about. It's because I'm holding the camera like this instead of like this. But I'm in the bathroom right now, as y'all can see. This is the bathroom. That mirror just got cleaned. I don't know if you can tell. It's still streaks on it, but okay. That's my iPad for work. You know, I live very relatively modest right now. So yeah, my spot's not that big. I live in an AD unit. Anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's like there's the main house, and then it's basically like a studio that's built attached to the main house. And that's what me and my husband, we rent that out from the dude that lives in the main spot. So yeah, but if anybody has seen my previous video that's titled Life is Hard, in that video I acknowledged that my catalytic converter was stolen. And to be honest, y'all, like my car for a long time was my place that I would go to when I just needed like time alone. And it still kind of is, but at the same time, because I'm in this situation, sitting in that car, number one, it's cold outside, and like turning the heater on, like it just doesn't make the most sense to go outside to sit in my car. But then also, it's kind of like every time I walk past that thing, I get pissed off because it just reminds me that I can't drive it. You know what I'm saying? I can't drive it. I can't really utilize it. So, so for a long time, my car was like my spot to just be and collect my thoughts and to be alone and to do everything, read, pray, talk to somebody on the phone or whatever. But now I've grown really fond of this bathroom, and hence the little semi-pan shot that I did. I think it's important to find a place where you can get solitude, a place where you can get quiet and get alone, and really just to be you and get everything out of you out. Even if that just means you need to think. You understand what I'm saying? So in 2026, I encourage everybody who may come across this video to find your place. Find your place of peace, of rest, of don't bother me, or people know not to bother you when you're in that place. Find your place of solace. This is a whole nother video, but I am gonna say this. In 2025, y'all, was such a year. It was such a year. A lot of stuff took place in 2025. It was a year of me being married for the first time. Like, it was my first year of being married. I have personal loved ones that have passed away. It's very, because like the way the year started, it started with a whole lot of stuff happening, and the way the year ended started with a whole lot of stuff happening. Excuse me, my eyes water up. But like I said, this is a whole nother video. But there's so much that I went through in 2025, and I think the challenge is, I think this happens every year. This should be the goal, I believe, for everybody with each new year, is that the thing that you have been through in the previous year and the things that you've learned from going through all of that, the lessons learned are the things that should be brought into 2026, into whatever new year it is. And hence why I'm making this video. It's so important to just get quiet and slow down and to acknowledge what's going on with you. But you need to have a place to do that. And it can't always be an escape to a fantasy. We all have them. We all have a vice. Some people it's food, some people it's music, some people it's work, some people it's the gym, some people it's sex, some people it's alcohol, some people it's, weed, needles. Like, we all have a vice, something that the first thing we clutch on to when things are going on and we just want to escape and feel better. But what I've learned is that you can't always do that. Sometimes I think that's healthy, because you need a place to sometimes you just need to escape the world that we live in, because it's a lot. But at some point, you have to come back down to reality and deal with yourself and the things that are going on with you. And that's the place of solace. That's where solace comes in. So in 2026, find your solace. Find your quiet place. Alright, so I love you guys. Subscribe, like, and comment. Just be respectful if you do. Especially in regards to my eye, like, when I'm not looking directly in the camera, it looks like I'm kind of, my left eye is kind of cockeyed. But I don't mind constructive criticism as long as it's respectful. So, Happy New Year, you guys. I'll see you in the next one.